Did somebody just hit you and ran off? Here's what to do after a hit and run accident. First off, don't chase them. Stay calm and call 911. Second, take photos of everything. Your car, the damages, the scene, and look for cameras and bystanders nearby. Third, see a doctor within 14 days. Injuries don't show up after a hit and run. It typically takes a couple of weeks. So this can really cost you if you don't take care of it right now. And most importantly, call 305-800-PAIN. We'll walk you through what to do next and to help you get the care and compensation that even when the other driver runs, you're not alone. We're here for you.
If you're in Miami, you've probably seen us because 305-800-PAIN is everywhere. Accidents can change your life in seconds, but with 305-800-PAIN, you have a team that fights for you. Remember the number, 305-800-PAIN. We got you.
What up, everybody? This is Jeff Fox from the Jeff Fox Show. I want to invite you to a real Bahamian party. A great place that you can get the island food that I'm talking about as fish fry right here in beautiful Miami. Come to the backyard. Yeah, that's right. It's east of Miami. The backyard, where you can get that real fried fish, fried conch, grilled conch. Any kind of way you want it, they will do it for you. Lobster in the bag, shrimp, all kinds of great island eats right here in Miami Gardens and east of Miami. It's the Bahamian thing. Niceness. Pull up on east of Miami. Check out TJ and Cindy at east of Miami. The best fish, the best chicken, the best conch, the best stewed fish. All right, they've got it all. Island food. 18014 Northwest 6th Place in Miami Gardens. I'm talking about the real deal, not the fake stuff. This is Bahamian food. In the backyard, come on and check out the vibes. East of Miami, 18014 Miami Gardens. Come man, TJ Jeff Fox said you. You heard it first right here on the Jeff Fox Show. It's the backyard east of Miami.
Ever wondered how top car brands are preventing accidents in 2025? It's by automated emergency braking, which kicks in before a crash even if you don't react. Driver monitoring systems track drowsiness and distraction and even brake if needed. And soon, cars will talk to each other through V2X communication before they even happen. These aren't sci-fi, they are real and they are saving lives. So stay alert, and after an accident, call 305-800-PAIN. We got you covered.
I can't even lie. Now that's the new edition way.
What y'all think about our Las Vegas residency?
Man, it was dope. But I feel like there's another level we can take it to.
I agree with you, Ron. What you think, Mike?
2 steps ahead of you, Slick.
What you got up your sleeve, man?
Let me see if this works.
What's good, bro?
What you doing, man? I'm sitting here with the fellas.
What's up?
Checking y'all's temperature for 26. We trying to go to the next level. What y'all got on y'all's calendar?
That's a good question.
Whatever it is, it's got to be something we've never done before.
New Edition and Boyz II Men, we've never, all these years, ever shared the stage together.
That's what I'm talking about, John. You saw what
I was
seeing, huh? Yeah. Come on, give me some.
Feel like we're missing one thing. A little feminine energy.
I got a bona fide queen on speed down.
JG, hey, darling.
So we came up with this idea.
Say less.
Woman, you don't even know what I'm getting. We are missing one little key element. Our queen.
So, who did you have in mind?
Here's the vision. All three of us on the same stage every night.
Not taking turns. Actually performing together.
Fans all around us. It's gonna be crazy.
No barriers, no separation.
An original music experience.
With all this artistry, it feels like royalty.
Let's take this to the fans.
It'll be like 9 kings and a queen.
The next level starts now.
Fox Show, brought to you by Remix Sports Media.
Ooh.
What up, though?
What up, though?
How you doing? How you doing? Whatever Wednesday. Welcome to the Jeff Fox Show, everybody. Yes, it is, Jenny Jones. A whatever Wednesday. You look like you're the Miami Arena. Oh, there we go. We did media day. That's what it looked like. Except the curtain was black.
There we go.
Yeah, man. How's it going, man? What's popping? How you feeling?
I'm good today. I mean, yeah, I'm good today. We'll see how long it lasts, but right now I'm good today.
True. Well, Fitz
life.
and I did a pop-up show yesterday, and we ran long. Like we damn near did 2 hours here in the studio. So but we had a good day, you know, and got a lot of things off the mats. And of course, we got a lot to talk about this morning. In particular, we're going to get into some college football. People still upset about the University of Miami and Mario Cristobal. And seems like an annual swoon that they go on. It start off like a house on fire, and of course they tail off. That seems to be the case under the Mario regime, so we can get into that. Also look at the playoff rankings that came out last night and where the Canes stand in the rankings, and it's kind of their fault, but they're on the outside looking in right now, you know, and it's just not a great time to be a Canes or a Dolphin fan. Football sucks in South Florida. It's not all is lost, though, but it just feels that way. You know,
you could still be a Kings fan. They still winning. We just we are caught up in that phrase of they're back, and we just need to just relax and enjoy the winning. You know, the exciting games, the excitement of the game. We just need to relax instead of trying to put that "they're back" label on them.
Yeah,
because that means we're stuck in the past and we're still trying to. We're stuck in the past and we're still trying to relive those glory days, create new glory days. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, we're gonna get into these playoff rankings as well. And you're right, Jenny. We do need to create new glory days. Stop living in the past. Wrote a column on it on the JeffFoxShow.com. You can go check it out. Saying that Mario needs to stop micromanaging. Stop micromanaging. And you know, having worked in corporate America, I'm sure you've had a supervisor or somebody that micromanages, and I've been through this as well, and I hate it. I hate a micromanager. If you trust me to do the job, let me do the job.
Yeah,
let me do the job.
I'm more recently in that space.
Yeah,
more recently in that space because I've only had a few corporate jobs because I've mostly worked for myself. I've only had a few corporate jobs, and I'm experiencing that. I'm in the midst of that.
Yeah.
And I told this one person, and I'll just say she was not Black, and I said, "You're giving me too much." So what does that mean? In this moment, let me do what I do. If I have questions, I'll ask. questions
Right.
you can ask, but don't tell me to do stuff or ask me to do stuff that I'm already doing. Just because I didn't go the way that you think of ABC and instead I went DEF, as long as I get the job done, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And, when you look at the case situation, the penalties, the inconsistent play is just, the conservative game calling, the coaching not to lose. I mean, we've been on it all week here. We've been on it all week. The entire Southport media has been talking about it. And folks are mad. Folks are mad because we lose to a peer competition. And what do you blame that on? That's coaching. When you have the best players, you constantly win the recruiting battle, and you go out there and you come up short late in the year against inferior competition. You get to see the other team who are less talented than you rush the field. You get to see them celebrate, and the disappointment that seems to happen every year. And people are tired of it. And while they're tired of it, they're making noise and they're upset. Mario has 6 more years left on his contract.
Dang.
Yeah. 6 more years. So he's not going to get fired. Just forget about it. We have to hope and pray that Mario Cristobal realizes that he might be the problem when it comes to the coaches. Maybe he needs to loosen the rein and let them do what they do as coaches, and stop trying to micromanage, basically. Maybe he needs to loosen up because the game they lost recently on Saturday against SMU, they had 25 seconds left, James. They had a timeout, and they took it. Sounds to me like a coach that doesn't believe in the quarterback.
Doesn't believe in the what?
In the quarterback.
Oh.
And Carson Beck is a veteran. Let him loose, man. You got wide receivers that went against SMU. We kind of went over this yesterday, but their defense was real suspect in the passing game. And we have athletes. We have dogs. Yeah. Did we take advantage? No. We ran the ball and ran the ball and ran the ball. We came up short on 4th and 1 a couple of times. This is not a good time right now.
But sometimes you got to take those chances, though. You see some of these other teams because they're not going to be expecting it. That's when you get them and you catch them off guard. Is do some trick plays. It doesn't take anything away from your coaching ability or anything like that. It doesn't take away from it. Just sometimes you got to, like you said, shake the rug and see what's going to fall out, because if what you're doing is not working, then, flip the script just a little bit, there's certain plays that, yes, they work. They work. But those some wrinkles in there.
Yeah, you can't just run the ball up the A gap. Run the ball straight into the line of scrimmage and use some imagination. Like, don't be so conservative. Everywhere you go, everywhere you turn, read, every blog you read, everywhere there's criticism of Mario Cristobal. And at my former radio station, my former place of employment, WQAM, the afternoon show with a hot crowd in Solana, I caught a piece of that yesterday. They were basically on the same stuff, man. Mario, you got to
I know there are people, John, you want Mario fired? Really? No, I don't. And I know good and well Mario's going nowhere. Mario's got 6 more years on his contract, barring natural disaster. like an actual hurricane coming through Coral Gables and wiping the campus off the map, Mario will be there for the next 6 years. I think that Mario's going to be there. Something's got to change. And when I talked with Mario at ACC Media Day, something struck me. The guy loves this program maybe more than I do, which I can't believe that anybody in the world, other than maybe JD the boss, loves Miami. Capitan loves him. He told me, he said, I owe it to the University of Miami to get us back to championship contention. Boy, I think we are on a good spot right now. Whatever it takes is not working right now. What you're doing is good, but it's not great. You need to have somebody and listen to somebody, open this thing up, throws 3 picks, let him throw for 500 yards while he throws those 3 picks. We got too many damn dogs on this team to be struggling with these scrub-ass teams in the ACC, and it pisses me off because I'm flying down Friday. I'll be at the damn game on Saturday, and I don't want to be there because there ain't going to be 30,000 damn Miami fans there because I feel like our season's over and I'm pissed just like everybody else is.
Yep. John Michaels on with the Hockey Crowd and Solana show. He basically echoes all of Hurricane Nation right now. They're not very happy. They're not very happy. And then, they keep talking about it. We keep talking about the same thing. It's almost like that movie with Al Pacino, A Dog Day Afternoon. I don't know if you saw it. Where everything keeps happening, the same thing keeps happening over and over. Something has to change, and we can only hope that Mario Cristobal sees that maybe he needs to change. He's a great recruiter, Jenny. Gets the best athletes, but again, same thing happens every year. All these blue chippers everywhere, up and down the line of scrimmage. All this talent, and we fade year after year after year. Same thing keeps happening over and over and over again. Something's got to change. So if you're not going to fire the coach, which we know they're not going to fire Mario, he needs to listen to somebody. I don't know who it is, but listen to somebody. And the official college football rankings came out last night. Ohio State, basically, it's almost like the AP rankings, but there's some suspect stuff in the rankings. If you look at the data, Ohio State #1, but the folks aren't talking about that. They're talking about this. Let's look at the data, starting with the strength of bracket. Texas, #9. Oklahoma's #11. Miami's #18. Strength of schedule. Texas, #11. Oklahoma, #12. Notre Dame is #23 as far as strength of schedule. Quality wins. Seeing Vanderbilt, Oklahoma has beaten #21 Michigan and #24 Tennessee. Miami has beaten Notre Dame. Notre Dame's lone quality win is against USC, which is looking better. But why is Notre Dame? Why is Notre Dame ranked ahead of those teams? And I'll tell you why, Jim. Because it's a brand. There's a bias towards teams like Notre Dame and Alabama. They started off 0-2.
Right. We know.
Huh?
We know this, though,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. They started off losing 2 tough games, and people give them credit for losing the 2 tough games. That's all the objective of the sport is to win.
What do y'all be telling me all the time? No more victories, but
Yeah, you gotta win. I mean, 2 tough games, yeah, but they literally give them credit for the 2 top, the 2 wins. 2 losses. and they always seem to favor Notre Dame. Always seem to favor Notre Dame. So the Irish are number 10 in the playoff rankings. They're right there. All they got to do is run the table, and they'll be in the playoffs. People are questioning whether Notre Dame should be ranked ahead of Louisville, ahead of Miami. You know, again, it's not fair, it seems. It seems like the committee goes with their heart.
But like I was saying, that there's fans, there's refs that are fans, there are people that are on the committee that are fans. You know, and what is it? The FBI probably need to look at them because somebody's probably betting and slipping them some money.
I'm telling you would not be wrong. Speaking of which, Dabo Sui made the news yesterday. Going to touch on him as well. But yeah, these college football playoffs, it's going to be interesting. And the University of Miami right now can ill afford another loss, but they got a couple of tough games coming up. They got Pittsburgh. They can lose that. They got NC State. They can lose that. If Mario keeps coaching the same way, you got to change some things. Got to change something. Hey, before we hit the break, I want to congratulate you on the Talking on Water event. Did a fabulous job.
Thank you.
Totally enjoyed myself and meeting everybody that was there. Quality event. And congratulations also on your partnership with Carter, the young man who I was very impressed with. Carter,
you know,
very
right?
impressed.
You know that I can pick them, right?
Oh yeah, well, you picked Fitz Davis. Like Chris has been a revelation on the show, and he's been a revelation, great addition to the show. Actually, love the addition of Fitz Davis. That wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for you.
I also brought Jordan.
That's right, and Jordan Tucker as well. So kudos to you for that. But the young man, Carter Bonus, very impressed with him, as I am with his mom, Dr. Delvin. She's so beautiful. And just inside and out.
I should have known.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, she's beautiful. But I wanted to talk about Carter. I mean, Sports Illustrated Kid of the Year.
Yes.
Like, this kid is doing big things.
I know. I've got to get my resume tight and right.
Like, really?
He's an author. He told me he wants to write his memoirs, and I'm like, but at 14,
Who does that at 14?
You're gonna have to write them again, sir.
Wow.
You're gonna have to write them again.
Yeah.
Or part 2, part 3, part 4. Yeah.
I was really, really impressed, and then I get a text this morning from his mom, and they're actually doing something to help the people of Jamaica.
Yeah.
So, this from the young man Carter Bonus, your new business partner was talking about water, and congrats on that once again. We'll hear from Carter real quick, and we'll talk about some more sports.
Hello, I'm Carter Bonus, and I'm reaching out with a full heart, asking for your help supporting the Montego Bay Autism Center. As you may know, I went there last year, and I have of Montego Bay who have autism, and Mrs. Adama and her staff are some of the most caring people I've seen. We will be traveling there on the end of November to provide for children and staff who were deeply affected by the recent hurricane. The school suffered significant damage, and they are in urgent need of supplies and funding to restore their classroom, roof, and playground. Website www.carterspectrumgolf, or you can go to their website below. All donations will go directly to the Montego Bay Autism Center for the rebuilding of their facility. Thank you so much again for your consideration and standing with us in this mission to bring light, hope, and healing to the children of mine.
How old is he again, Jenny?
14.
14?
14.
Dang. John Legend said, man, that's not ordinary people. He's very, very special. So congrats to you. Congrats, Carter. And yeah, we got to help them out with the foundation and get some help to the folks in Jamaica. I will be right back.
Did somebody just hit you and ran off? Here's what to do after a hit and run accident. First off, don't chase them. Stay calm and call 911. Second, take photos of everything. Your car, the damages, the scene, and look for cameras and bystanders nearby. Third, see a doctor within 14 days. Even if you feel fine, most injuries don't show up. It takes a couple of weeks. So this can really cost you if you don't take care of it right now. And most importantly, call 305-800-PAIN. We'll walk you through what to do next and to help you get the care and compensation that you need after this accident. Even when the other driver runs, you're not alone.
If you're in Miami, you've probably seen us because 305-800-PAIN is everywhere. Accidents can change your life in seconds, but with 305-800-PAIN, you have a team that fights for you. Remember the number 305.
It's impactful. So, you know, as opposed to just getting a report on Monday, you turn in 10. Yeah, we had a game. I'm not criticizing. I can't tell you. I ain't gonna tell you the game. I'm not gonna say the game. But we're only allowed accountability. But y'all don't know anything about it. It's behind a curtain. How dare we have accountability? In the meantime, we got gambling issues going on, people being suspended, all that kind of stuff, right? Well, too. It ain't just coaches and players, and if they're a part of the game, then by God, they ought to be a part of the game. And they ought to be a part of the accountability, and they ought to be a part of the consequences, not just behind some shadowy curtain for it. And listen, there's judgment calls and all that, and I mean, we just have to disagree to disagree. But there's also absolute flat-out misses with no consequences. And you know, and you get a shoot. We're allowed to turn in 10 calls this year that we lost. I had 14 I wanted to turn in, but I only turned in 10. All right. I thought 8 were wrong, but got back. Yep, missed it. We're wrong. And I mean, these are game-changing calls. Obvious pass interference.
Yeah, it's like that. You know, I never thought the day would come, Jenny Jones, where I agree with Dabo Swinney, like the head coach of Clemson, but he came out ripped into the officiating, especially in the ACC college football. They got me to thinking some of the worst calls I've ever seen in sports history. You know, there needs to be accountability. There needs to be accountability. So I hope Dabo is, and they fine him, of course, $10,000 because they always get fined. You know, you remember Marshawn
Sometimes
Lynch?
you just got to say what you need to say, so it's out there, and then people are going to be looking, and then they're seeing. So you take the fine, but you got to say what you wanted to say and what you needed to say anyway.
Yeah. Marshawn Lynch was like, you know, I'm trying not to get fined, so I ain't gonna say nothing. You know, and you know, he became legendary for that. But yeah, I've seen some horrible calls. The one that sticks in my craw the most is the national championship, University of Miami, Ohio State. You know, Terry Porter, I think the official. We all thought the game was over. We rushed the field, back-to-back national championship. Nope. Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, and these officials need to be held accountable. Just like they find the coaches, they need to find the officials. Something needs to be, something needs to be done. For the first time, I agree with Dabo Sweeney. I think he got it right with that. Now, if they find him, everybody else should chip in and help Dabo pay his fine. But maybe things will change in college football. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, accountability. We definitely need some accountability. I will finding them do it though. I don't know. I don't even know how much they make. We probably should have been looking up what they, what does an NFL referee make? What does a college football referee make?
I mean, we got to look at this. I agree. You look at the recent situation in the NBA involving Chauncey Billups and all those guys. There's betting apps everywhere, Jimmy. Everywhere. Everybody's betting. You see me in Fitz, we can hardly stop betting, even though you think that I corrupted him.
Yes.
I had nothing to do with it.
You didn't have nothing to do with it.
Everybody bets. But some people directly involved, are not allowed to bet. Remember Tim Donaghy? Remember that name? NBA official who influenced betting in the NBA and admitted to cheating. I found some video of him yesterday talking about how the officials in the 90s wanted to punish Allen Iverson. So they got together themselves and they swallowed the whistle while Iverson was beat up on the court because they wanted to teach him lessons. Because the NBA apparently would not do it. There's a lot of crookedness going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it. A lot of crookedness going on. And Dabo Sweeney, man, of all people in America in college football, I would never have suspected that he would be the one to basically be the straw that stirs the drink. Hopefully, this leads to change because Dabo put it out there now. And like Magic City says, the ACC is absolutely corrupt and something needs to be done. I get it that you were, doing your event on Saturday. You probably didn't watch the game, but I'm telling you, there were some horrific calls in the Canes game. Some horrific calls, that just went uncalled. I blame the Miami Hurricanes because they shouldn't have been in that position. You have superior talent. You shouldn't leave the game in the hands of the
in the hands of the ref. Yeah. Play 60 minutes. Play hard 60 minutes, and give them no room to maneuver.
Yeah.
No room to maneuver with the nonsense.
Did you see this text by Magic City? The officials prove that they're not stupid because they see everything Miami does, and yet they do nothing when whoever Miami is playing does something as well. It's not fair. It's like they don't like us, and we know it. That's why, Mario, you got to go out there and handle your business. That's why when you have superior talent, when you have better everything, better facilities, you ever been down to the Coral Gables? Like, we're top class now. We can compete with anybody. Our strength and conditioning, like everything. There's no reason for the way we slip up down the stretch, and I know I'm on that again. But if you look at this team since Mario has been here, it doesn't add up. It does not measure up. So certainly something's wrong. Big NBA game tonight. Miami Heat against the Denver Nuggets. I say big game because the Miami Heat lead the NBA in pace. Eric Spoelstra added it again, Jenny. We were there for media day. You know, Drew Smith was singing "Happy Birthday" to you. We were all looking around like, "Where are the stars? Where are the stars?" And I hadn't seen anybody that I would consider. Yeah, Drew's a star, but Drew's a team, man. Like on any given night, anybody else can be the league scorer. But I'm here to tell you that I mentioned it the other day on the show. Gotta give credit to Bam. Winning off the court and on the court. He's finally playing like a superstar.
Maybe his girlfriend is rubbing off on him because she can't go. You can't have your girlfriend going harder than you.
Yeah. I think we should actually give Asia Wilson some credit. Something has clicked with Bam Adebayo because he's always been great on defense. He's always been great. I'll just give you some examples right here. He's always been great, but he's even better this year.
Banchero bumping with Bam, roadblock, turnover. Look at that stand up there.
John Morant out of the lineup right now for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson short. Another good pass by Davion. Brunson throws it out of bounds. By 13, another 3 minutes left, third quarter.
Actually, Jenny, have I been unfair to Bam? You think with the criticism? I mean, some of his people felt so, and we did get word to chill with the criticism of Bam. But he does cover everybody on the court. He can cover you 1 through 5. That means all positions. I just showed him on Jalen Brunson. Locked him down. Threw the ball out of bounds. Bam can cover anybody at any position. He deserves credit for that. He deserves credit,
and that's good. But we also need him consistent on the scoring, and he's been kind of right there. That's why I said I credit Asian for probably inspiring him, because like I said, you can't have your girlfriend going harder than you, and she got not 1 but 2 championships, so and MVPs and all of that. MVPs, ABCs, and Bam needs to step his game up. So I think she probably inspired him a little fire under him.
She might have, but offensively, he's turned it up. He's making threes now. He's making threes. He's grabbing rebounds. He's playing like, dare I say it, a superstar. He might be, well, I never wanted to admit it, and I talked to a lot of folks about Bam, in particular his agent, of course. He's got a great agent. He and I chopped it up a couple of times, but he felt like Bam was underrated. He's been on the Olympic team. He's got the gold medal. It looks like it's all coming together now.
And we hope so. Sometimes it just has to click. The stars need to align.
Yeah.
Everything needs to go right. So maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, and he's got the right coach, certainly. So if I was the Miami Heat, and I said this yesterday, I would let go. I would try to contact the Memphis Grizzlies and offer them Tyler Hero for Ja Morant. Because if you bring Ja Morant into this organization and you surround him with the new school heaters, guys like, Norman Powell, Adebayo, like they don't lack effort. And if John Moran can buy into this Heat culture thing, like this could be a team that can compete for an Eastern Conference title. Because I think they've got the greatest coach in basketball in Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah.
And if anybody can do it, he can do it.
Coach Spo is the man.
He can do it. Speaking of A. Wilson, she was on the Jennifer Hudson show talking about the love of her life. Mr. Bam Adebayo, who's been rather sensational.
Listen, I love when you mention your man at the College Basketball Hall of Fame speech.
Yes.
What does it mean to have him as a support system?
It's amazing. Like, Bam, he's a gem. He's a star, obviously in his own world. But when it comes to us, unwavering support, I mean, he was flying in and out of town. And he always constantly shows up for me. And I'm just grateful to have a part there through the times where I can't be Asia Wilson all the time. Right. He picks me up. And so I'm always grateful for his support. It's gentle, it's kind. And I love that. He allows me to just kind of let my guard down because I feel like I have to be on so much. But Bam allows me just to be the kid. Appreciative of him.
Yes, you deserve that because you do so much for us.
Hi, Bam, you got some things right. Hey, man, if you can make a woman happy, you are definitely doing it right. I like to see that in sports. I'm not so sure if
the supporting of your partner, because sometimes you don't always get that,
Yeah, sometimes that shit backfires too, though.
You have your dream, and then people say, "Oh, your little show," or your little this, your little that, and sometimes the support is not always there. So I definitely commend him for that, and I like that.
Who's that? Klay Thompson is with. Which rapper is he? Klay Thompson, baby. I'm just saying though, because Klay Thompson not exactly like having all his Flash brother superpowers seem to be gone, but he's happy as hell off the court. He just might not be long for the NBA. Klay looks like he ran out of magic. Something's wrong. Something's not going right for him. But just as a reminder, the Heat will take on the Nuggets tonight. That's one of the big games in the association. And according to the USA Today Power Ranking, your team, Jenny, I mean your hometown team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, have yet to lose.
8-0?
8-0, number one in the power rankings of the National Basketball Association. That's rather impressive. The greatest start in the history of that franchise. I think they're coming off a championship, heavily favored to win it again this year. Okay, she looks great. Blew out the Clippers last night. Yeah. Magic City says Clay's trying to move like Travis Kelce.
Yeah, well, he got to step the game up because
Clay got to stop scoring some points.
Megan is not on.
Megan Thee Stallion, that's her name.
Yeah.
I had a brain freeze for a moment. I couldn't think of who Clay was with.
Yeah,
But,
she's not on. She's not on a Taylor Swift level. And right about now, Clay is kind of, like you said, probably on the more of a tail end. I mean, Travis Kelce is kind of on the tail end too, but I mean, he's still tops. It's just that,
he's so balling.
He's still. That's what I said. He's still tops. It's just that it's at times it almost kind of feels like his attention is divided. It's not completely focused on the game.
Yeah.
That's what That's what it feels like sometimes.
You
know, and to be
in
her orbit, to be in Taylor Swift's orbit.
Think about that hot girl. He's thinking about that hot girl, for real. I mean, when you look at all the sports couples, who else? Sports celebrity couple, Cardi B and Trayvon Diggs. Yeah, they're expecting.
It's Stefan.
Oh, Stephon Diggs. Okay, yeah. Trayvon is the trash.
And Glorilla is dating NBA player. I can't think of his name, but
I think it's Brandon Ingram. And yeah. Good luck to all of them. But the one I do like Clay with your girl, Megan. They're doing some cool things. They just bought a house.
I don't know that I really see it, but then again, it's not for me to see it.
Opposites attract.
Well, yeah, opposites attract, but sometimes when you don't want to be on all the time and on social media, and every move you make, everybody's knowing about it, talking about it, judging about it. Sometimes I think it can be a little bit much, because that doesn't seem like Clay. Not to say that it can't be Clay, it just doesn't
Seems
necessarily.
Too much of a nice guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to play the role, man. You got to listen to the OGs, like right here with Running Back.
Man, I came in late the other day. She told me, she said, "You ain't going nowhere tonight." I said, "I'm going out, honey." She said, "You ain't going no goddamn where tonight." I said, "Baby," I said, who the hell you think you're talking to? I said, "Look at my birth certificate. I'm 42 years old." She said, "You want to be 43? This is a true story, man. I went out anyway, right? I was so nervous, I couldn't really play. I couldn't play. And I'm sitting up there, man, I'm playing. My page kept going off, and everybody told me, I said, "Man, let me use your phone. I'm sick of my wife. Call, I'm front. I'm really front." Call home and everything. And I said, "Hello?" I said, "Don't ask me a goddamn thing. Just pay attention." I said, "Don't worry about where the hell I am. I'm in my skin. I'll be home, goddamn it, when I get there. When I get there, I better have something to eat. And it better be hot, and it better be good." I said, "Let me speak to your mama."
Yo, that's me all day. Man. I will front for my friends, and then behind the door. Cause you guys got the cookies. Y'all always have the advantage. The women always have the advantage. That's just how it is. And we're going to wrap up the show right after this from our sponsor, who we appreciate very much. And we have a contract extension with 305-800 Pain. You see me with the hat on right here. I'd like to thank everybody from 305-800 Pain. Manny, Danny, Amy, Juan, and there might be a couple other names I forgot, but we really, really appreciate you guys riding with us right here on the Jeff Fox Show. And
ever wondered how top car brands are preventing accidents in 2025? It's by automated emergency braking, which kicks in before a crash even if you don't react. Driver monitoring systems track drowsiness and distraction and even brake to each other through V2X communication, avoiding crashes before they even happen. These aren't sci-fi, they are real and they are saving lives. So stay alert, and after an accident, call 305-800-PAIN. We got you covered.
Did somebody just hit you and ran off? Here's what to do after a hit and run accident. First off, don't chase them. Stay calm and call 911. Second, take photos of everything. Your car, the damages, the scene, and look for cameras and bystanders nearby. Third, see a if you feel fine. Most injuries don't show up after a hit and run. It typically takes a couple of weeks. So this can be now. And most importantly, call 305-800-PAIN. We'll walk you through what to do next and to help you get the care and compensation that you need after this accident. Even when the other driver runs, you're not alone.
800 pain. They got you covered, baby. Getting ready to wrap on a whatever Wednesday. Again, Jenny, I want to take the time to congratulate you and Carter Bonus. I was really impressed. Seriously,
Thanks.
it was a great event that you guys had over the weekend. Also, your colleagues from Channel 7, from Channel 10, everybody was there. It was beautiful. Keep going. And big congrats from myself and Tommy Green, all the folks with Remix Sports Media. So kudos to you guys. What did you guys got up next? What's next for Talking About What?
Well, we're going to explore some stuff with get Carter more out there, if he's not already out there. He said he was interested in doing some podcast work, so we're working on some stuff. But as far as some guests, you're just gonna have to stay tuned and see.
Yeah,
because they in the works. They are in the works. Just got to nail down some dates.
No doubt. Friday, we will be joined by Jordan Tucker, of course, and hopefully Fitz Davis will be back as well. Reminder, NBA tonight, Heat and Nuggets. That is the marquee game. I'm very impressed with Eric Spoelstra. Who told you what I think of him, Jenny, the best in the business.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's proving it time and time and time again.
Because if he was to quit now, he would be in the Hall of Fame. If he was to quit now, but he's not quitting now.
I didn't see this coming.
Hall of Fame is going to have to wait a little bit. Wait for him, but he's going there.
Oh, no doubt. I didn't see this coming. Like, when Pat Riley named Eric Spoelstra as head coach of the Miami Heat, I was like, who? Eric who? Like, I told him this, and I did tell him seriously, and he was like, I like doing this for people like you who don't believe me. And I was like, it ain't like I was hating on you. I just didn't know who you were. I wanted Mike Krzyzewski. I wanted Roy Williams. I wanted a coach with a name. Nobody knew who the hell Eric Spoelstra was.
But once he was in the film room, and when you are around greatness like that,
yeah,
and just taking it all in, yeah, that's where it came from. Because sometimes you don't have to be seen to be taking it all in.
Yeah.
And then you go out and then you just ready to go and be great. Because you sitting there, you're just like a sponge. And Pat Riley was coaching, and then you see him doing GM, and he's just got his handprint over everything, and you see how he's doing things, and it kind of shows you how you want to move, or the circles that you want to move in. So yeah, he was just sitting back there biding his time, taking it all in, and learning. And you watching the game, you watching the film, so you getting that knowledge. And then over here you got Pat Riley, stuff, conversations that you just kind of get to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Just
it doesn't hurt to have a Pat Riley,
or even him directly speaking into your ear.
Yeah.
When you're around greatness like that, if you have any kind of desire and determination about yourself, you pick that up, and that's what he did. He picked it up and he ran with it.
We should also give credit to Pat Riley because
I just did.
He's the one that found Spo. Like the rest of us, the Miami Heat fans, and the rest of America had no idea. Pat Riley must have known something.
And he probably was, probably was low key grooming him, and we don't know what all goes on behind those doors with the trophies on them. He was probably just low key grooming him.
There were times when Heat fans would cry and say that they didn't like his substitution pattern, and he needs to get rid of him. And the players don't respect him. They respect
Spo, yeah.
And you're right. Eric Spoelstra is a Hall of Famer right now.
Right now, That's why I said the Hall of Fame has to wait on him, not him have to wait on the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So
and I'm not liking, but carry type, a big stick type people because his players. Yeah. Did you see what they were all singing and doing stuff for his birthday? That's that a coach with respect gets from his players. That kind of love right there.
Yeah, he just creates that locker room, that environment. Like he's great at that. And the Miami once again, I have them at number 14 on the power ranking for USA Today. And as far as NBA rankings go, they have the Heat at number 14. But I got a feeling that they could be top 10 in the NBA, not just Eastern Conference, but in the NBA. And they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, for sure.
They're playing different. They beat the Clippers the other night behind Bam Adebayo. We had a sensational game. And the matchup tonight with the great Joker and the Denver Nuggets, that's going to be a big test early season. And they don't even have your boy yet, Tyler Hero.
Yep.
So Eric Spoelstra, man, doing another fantastic job. Recently named head coach of Team USA. He's special. Very, very special. So we'll wrap it up for us today, folks. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. It is a whatever Wednesday. We keep it abbreviated. Keep it short. We'll touch on everything. Thank you, Jenny Jones. And folks, we will chop it up with you for this Friday for Football Friday here on the show. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in, and we'll be good. Peace.
Now, listen, I love when you mentioned your man at the College Basketball Hall of Fame speech.
Yes.
What does it mean to have him as a support system?
It's amazing. Like, Bam, he's a gem. He's a star. Obviously, he's always showing up. His unwavering support. I mean, he was flying in and out of town, and he always constantly shows up for me. And I'm just grateful to have a partner that is just along with the ride, like just there through the times where I can't be Asia Wilson all the time. Right. He picks me up, and so I'm always grateful for kind, and I love that he allows me to just kind of let my guard down.
I know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Can you please, for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg, sweet darling, please don't. Ain't too proud to believe. Until I met this girl, she turned shapes around. I can't figure it out. I am so got me feeling that what it is, but it seems she got me twisted. I'm so got me feeling. Girl, I'm in love with you. This ain't the honeymoon. It's past. Right in the thick of love. Times we get sick of love every day. I know I misbehave. You've made your mistakes, and we both still have room left to grow. This is amazing. And though love sometimes puts you first, we'll make this thing work. But I think we should take it slow. We're just ordinary people. It's hard. No,
Here's Oladipo.
The Jeff Fox Show, brought to you by Remix Sports.